Hey guys, I just wanted to say thank you for using my creator code whenever you purchase any Sims 4 DLC on the EA app or thesims.com. I receive a 5% commission each time you use my code, which means you're directly supporting me as a creator. I know there are a lot of codes floating around out there, so I am very grateful that you've chosen me to support in this way. Thank you so much. Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Breakaway. I know. All right, let's just get it all out there, okay? I know. We're just gonna rip the Band-Aid off, all right? It has been maybe going on 5 months since the last episode when our sweet babies, Ryan and Rhodes, actually got married. Yeah, I know, it's been a long time. Listen. Just listen. As many of you probably already know, I am pregnant myself. I am in a similar boat to Ryan here, actually. And let me just say that those first couple of months were me feeling like absolute garbage. So I didn't do any Sims related anything. And then we had crippling bugs in this game for so long. We still have them. I'm worried that it's going to be raining inside this rec center during their baby shower, by the way. That's what we're doing here today. And there were just so many things that were happening. They're in a residential rental unit, and I was so panicked that their save file was going to get corrupt. So I backed it up like 5 times before I decided to film. But I'm just going rogue here. We're just jumping back in because it has been way too long since we were with them. So we are at the rec center right now. Okay, we're having a baby shower for Ryan, and no one's here yet. It started at 2. Maybe having it at the rec center wasn't the best idea because either no one's here or they're all doing other things in this giant building. I don't actually know. So we're just going to wait. We did hire. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm just trying to get back into it. I'm really, really excited about this. So looks like Don Guzman's actually one of our vendors. We hired someone for the bubble tea counter as well as this little what is this? It's from high school years. So you can get food, because this was actually super frustrating for me. Hold on, let me show you. So I had them make a ton of cupcakes and stuff. I guess I can have her place them in the world, but I can't put it on a table. Are you kidding me? It's so frustrating. All right, I guess we'll try to place it in the world again. I don't know why I did that. We're going to place these in the world here. There, that's how it went on a table. Essentially what I was trying to say is that these things wouldn't be placed on the tables. I had them make a bunch of cupcakes and stuff, which I thought was really nice. And hopefully people show up, because Ryan, as a reminder here, is in her 3rd trimester. She is ready to pop. I did pause. Oh, everybody's showing up. I did pause her pregnancy with MC Command Center, so we had a little bit more time to actually spend with her being pregnant, which was super important to me. I think, yeah, this was a mistake. It was a mistake actually having this at the rec center. It made sense, but it's not, it's frustrating me because everybody's just going around everywhere else. So I'm going to try to form a group. I'm going to try to form a group with as many people as possible. And I'm just going to have them all go here. I don't know. Why can't I have the whole group go here now? This is so frustrating. Is it because she's still in a group with Rhodes? I don't know. And apparently Leanna's calling, except she should be here because it's a baby shower. Would this be, would this be an April episode here? If things didn't just completely go awry the second we started, I'm gonna try to form this group again and go from there. Aw, Aster came over to say hi at a minimum here, and Rhodes is Rhodes is getting all of the presents piled up over here in the corner. I don't know what's going on with the group system, because you used to be able to call over the group to where you were, but apparently I can't do that right now. This animation's a little messed up, but Ryan just asked her to feel the baby, and everyone else is just hanging out. Piper is behind the counter for some reason. There we go. There you go. There's Dad. There's Arturo. Finally, this is what I wanted. This is what I needed. I'm going to have Rhodes go ahead and just grab a cupcake because, you know, we're doing it Jack and Jill, right? Is that how it's referred to as? We're doing a joint baby shower here, right? It's not just Ryan and her girlfriends. It's everybody. It's all their friends. It's all their family. Everybody's here to have a good time. You know, we're all here to celebrate this pending little new boo. And you know what I hate is how much Aster and Arturo look alike. I know some of y'all have pointed this out to me before, but oh my God. Did they look absolutely insanely identical? And I didn't even know this. So I've never done a baby shower before, by the way, in games. So I'm going to have Ryan gush about the new baby. I'm going to send people away that aren't part of this baby shower, by the way, like her. But JJ's here. Yay. He still has his diploma in his hand. And Piper decided to show up at a party in her gym attire. So that's great. I love this for all of you. You're all making really great decisions and I'm really happy about it. This isn't going the way that I wanted it to. Whatsoever, which is like super frustrating to me because I've never done a baby shower before. I'm gonna have I'm gonna have her guess new baby's future career. I know these are all event interactions basically because we are actually at a baby shower, but I'm wondering if we're getting any specific moodlets for something like this. Like, I'm just trying to take a peek here. We have like a million moodlets. I feel like I should have done a recap before we even jumped into this. I'm so out of practice. And Leo, wait, I forgot. Leo's a toddler now. Look, I tried to age him up last time. Do you see how cute this boy is? And look at his hair. Look at his hair. He's so cute. I would have Rhodes spend some time with... You could dance with him. That's so cute. I'm gonna have him spend some time with his little brother. Yes, we're gonna give him a family kiss. Actually, we're gonna say hi to him. Maybe Leanna couldn't make it. That would be kind of crappy, to be frank. But you know, we're gonna try to also cheer up Marcelo here. He looks a little bummed. But I'm gonna have Rhodes go ahead and say hi to Leo, and we're just gonna enjoy our time here. There's really nothing else. Like, I think Sims are randomly supposed to just like give Ryan baby shower presents. But no one's done that yet, and I didn't make it gold because, to be frank, I didn't want to deal with the goals. Oh, look at Rhodes and his little brother. I forgot how much I loved Rhodes, first off. I forgot. And I also forgot how much I loved seeing him with little kids and his little brother. It's so cute. It's so cute. This is actually so nice. This is actually so nice. Everybody's here. And this is so wild to me. I mean, I felt this way when we did the wedding too, but like all of their friends from college are here. And then also their teammates, their families are here. Leanna finally showed up. Rhodes is chatting with her and Arturo and Marcelo. Ryan is sleeping on a bench because she's tired, but I'm going to make her come over here. She actually, can I just share this? She peed herself. She couldn't get upstairs to the bathroom in time. Not surprised at all. She's basically ready to pop, and she peed herself right there at the top of the stairs. See that right there? She peed herself, so she had to go take a shower. I mean, thank goodness we were at the rec center, I guess, because she actually had a place to go ahead and shower. And she's embarrassed though because she peed herself. I feel like she's gonna go in there and be like, "Oh my God, Rhodes, I literally just like peed myself." And he's just like, "Well, are you good? Like, are you fine?" She's like, "Yeah, thank God I brought an extra change of clothes or something." Like, she must have brought something with her to make sure that just in case she peed herself or something happened, if like her water broke, you know what I mean, that she would be able to have at least something nice to wear afterwards. But the baby shower is coming to an end. It was very, very brief, so we're just gonna go back home with them and wait for this little nugget to make their arrival. And we're back home with our buddy Gordon. If you remember at the end of last episode, he ran away, but he has since come back, thankfully. He was like he was like disgusting. We had to give him a bath. I think we had to take him to the vet. Like, I don't remember. I played like maybe 1 or 2 days in between when he frickin' ran away and came back. But it feels so good to be home. It feels so good to be home and have our first fur baby here with us. Thank God, because remember, like, Ryan was basically distraught when Gordon ran away. And dislikes preppy style? No, who cares? Ryan is taking a nice soak in the bath because she was on her feet so much at that baby shower. No, she did get a couple of moodlets. Unfortunately, when I played this, like, nobody actually gave her a gift. I was so annoyed. I was super annoyed by it, but she got a couple of moodlets. She did have the baby shower bliss from hosting a baby shower, and actually one of them just disappeared. She was excited about a name suggestion. I think. So someone must have talked to her about something. Also, that toilet is disgusting. And she was excited about that and thinking of names too. When this little one is actually born, we're going to need names. I have an idea in my head because I spoiled the birth gender for myself by looking at MC Command Center at one point. But you all don't know quite yet what they're having. So I have names in the back of my head, but oh, I can't wait. I can't wait because what I did the second they got home is I unpaused the pregnancy with MC Command Center because so we can have this baby anytime, which I can't wait to see what this baby looks like. I can't wait. And I think what I'm going to do just to kind of like prepare you all for this is I think that, I don't know if I'm going to do like a cinematic for the birth. I do have the childbirth mod installed and that's how we're going to be bringing this little one into the world. However, I think what I'm going to do is actually skip the baby object stage. I think we're going to skip the newborn stage because it's not super fun and you have really zero insight into what this little nugget's gonna look like at all. So I feel like we're gonna skip it so I can do like a photo shoot and all this fun stuff with them once they actually have this baby. I can't wait. I can't believe. First off, I can't believe that it took me 4 months to get back to the Seifa. I was just so worried about it getting corrupt and everything with everything that's going on. But it just feels so good. It feels like now it actually feels like we've been waiting for them to have this baby. Do you know what I mean? Like I feel like this is the appropriate amount of time that we actually had to wait for this baby to show up. Maybe a little bit too realistic, right? Like half of an actual pregnancy, that's a little bit much, but I digress. It feels fine to me. So I think I'm gonna have Ryan just go to sleep because she is so tired. She's automatically trying to take a nap, but I want her to get some good rest because this baby is gonna show up anytime. And also look at this. There's just so many things, you all. Look at their wedding pictures. Rhodes insisted. Listen, I feel like he took this picture and he was like, I need this framed on every surface in the house. I need a copy in like my wallet. It's my phone background. I want to die looking at this picture. And she was just like, oh my God, you're ridiculous. He's like, no, I'm serious. I want to die looking at this picture. Like he thought you have never looked more beautiful, not just on our wedding day, but so pregnant with his child. Like he is, we know our Rhodes. We know him. It is Tuesday at 7:30 in the morning, mind you. These two, they literally kill me. I actually can't express how much I miss them. Like I love them so much. It's 7:30 in the morning on a Tuesday. It's actually winter at this point. Let's open up our calendar because we always have to do that. We're not really like waiting for anything though. So I'm a little bit nervous. They both have work today. They don't have any vacation days right now. It got a little bit thrown off because typically your Sims would get family leave, but I paused the pregnancy. So I feel like the game doesn't track anymore that like the Sim is pregnant in some capacity, at least in regards to family leave or anything like that. So they actually have work today, which is kind of a bummer. It's not like Ryan could do much. I feel like because actually I just closed this and let me open it up again. So I have their season start in the spring, right? So it is winter time, but I feel like they have to do a level of like winter training as well. Even though the season starts in the spring and you might have like a level of spring training, I feel like they still have to keep up, of course, with their athletics and whatnot throughout the winter. Ryan is, of course, pregnant. So maybe what she does is she just attends the practices and she does like more admin stuff on the side. Maybe she helps with like training plans and things like that. I don't know. Remember, she can't do anything. She's super pregnant and I just can't, like, I can't get enough of them. So I have to just like, I have to take a screenshot even though Rhodes' eye is sticking out from his bottom lid. Anyway, it is Tuesday morning and they have snuggled up to watch a movie. They already had breakfast and everything. They're early risers at this point. And again, we're just waiting around for this baby to show up. And then we're going to spend, since I have the childbirth mod installed by Panda Sama, we're going to spend some time at the hospital. We're going to see Ryan really go through labor, and then we're finally going to have this nugget. I think what I selected for her, because if you're unfamiliar with this mod, what you do is you basically call your OB and you choose which delivery method you want. And I think I chose for her to have a natural delivery. I didn't do the surgery machine, a C-section. I didn't do an unassisted birth like at home. I didn't do any kind of home birth or anything like that. That is not her plan. She wants to be in the hospital. Like, I feel like her and Rose have talked about it a lot, and he's like far more calm about it now than she is. Right now, she's a little bit panicky, but she's also getting to this point where she's just like, I want this baby out. Like, I just want this baby out. I feel like more often than not, she's uncomfortable. And yet Rhodes is just like, I know, baby, I know. We're going to meet our little one so soon. We are. And no matter how they come into this world, it's going to be beautiful and amazing and great. And she's just like, cut the bullshit. Pardon my language. She's like, cut the BS. It's going to be stressful no matter what. I have to go through some kind of like trauma with this, right? And he's like, I know, but I'm going to be there with you. Don't worry. I am your cheerleader. I am your birthing partner. Like, it's going to be all good. And she just like can't stand how optimistic he is about the whole thing. I was hoping this was going to happen before they had work. Ryan has officially gone into labor. So what we're going to do is not start a home birth. Absolutely freaking not. We are going to, where's my option here? Have baby at hospital. Yes, we are. And we're going to join her and we're going to bring Rhodes. I'll see you all there. We're about to have a baby. Y'all, it's baby time. It's baby time. So even though Rhodes looks calm, cool, and collected, we all know that he's now officially freaking out. He is. He's like, he was all good up until this point, and now he's like, oh, like, it's happening. It's going down. He has pre-parental panic. It's go time. There's a new baby on the way. A little freak out is understandable. And poor Ryan, not only is she very uncomfortable from just being in labor, but with the childbirth mod, if you were unaware, there are so many different moodlets, so many different components to childbirth that you can play out in The Sims. It's really, really fun. So unfortunately, she has a lot of contraction pain right now. Ryan's contractions are definitely uncomfortable, but manageable for now, perhaps. Perhaps she should rest up while she can, or maybe take a walk before moving becomes unbearable. One way or another, she should definitely take advantage of this calm before the storm. And her water broke. So that's a lot. Ryan can feel her anxiety going through the roof as her water breaks. As much as she can't wait to meet her child, Ryan realizes she is not emotionally ready for the process. Girl, same. I'm not ready for this. This is too much too fast, and ouch, these contractions are awful. So she's not having a good time. I tossed her on the little exercise ball here to kind of help out a little bit. And I think she's going to ask Rhodes for a little back massage. I love this. And I completely forgot that I laid out this hospital. I know I showed it when they got their ultrasound, but remember, just in case this nugget is technically a little bit early and needs to have a little stay in the little sim NICU, we've got our little incubators, if you will, all set up. But this is going to be her hospital room. Hopefully this is where we're going to be having the baby. I haven't played with this mod for a little while at this point, so I'm just not 100% sure exactly where it's all going to take place. But as you can see, we have a few options here. We can start Pitocin, which will basically kickstart labor and really move things along. She can get an epidural, she can ask for a dilation check, and she can do breathing exercises. So we're going to try to move this along. I'm not going to show every component of it just because even though it's censored and it's in The Sims, I don't want it to be too graphic for the purposes of our episode here. I just need to take a pause because again, this can take a while. This can take like a couple days in game, depending on how things go. But I just wanted to look at some of poor Ryan's moodlets again. I'm done. She's angry. Why is this taking so long? Ryan knew it would be painful, but she did not sign up for this. I mean, girl, you kind of did. The contractions are intense stabbing pains that's making her feeling irritated. She can't help but snap at everything and everyone around them. Anything to distract herself from the pain. Just get this baby out already. She also has not ready. It's a sad moodlet. Ryan knows it doesn't make sense, but the thought of giving birth is making her sad. This baby has been a constant companion of her for so long, and Ryan is not ready to part with them. Not yet. That's my worry. My worry is I'm going to have my baby and be like, I miss you peeing inside my belly. Anyway, and then she also, though, feels a bit confident because she feels like she's in safe hands. She's glad that she chose to give birth at the hospital. Knowing doctors are nearby in case of an emergency is giving her peace of mind. The pain is increasing and becoming more and more intense, but Ryan isn't scared. She and her baby are in safe hands. I'm glad she feels that way in the midst of everything else. Now she's snoozing upstairs. I did have Rhodes come down here to get a pre-made meal for her. I feel like she's hungry. Now at this point she's in labor. I don't think she'd be able to eat, but she is so hungry. I don't have UI cheats at the moment, by the way, because it was messing with some of the like UI options with the new expansion pack. So I took it out of my game for now. That's what I did. So I'm just going vanilla here. Rhodes, this isn't for you. He's feeling flirty. How are you feeling flirty right now, sir? Anyway, he got this for Ryan. This is our doctor, Lori. She's actually one of my Sims. And I'm going to have him come upstairs. And we're just going to transfer this meal from his inventory over to Ryan's inventory. That way she can wake up and eat something because I know she's hungry. But we're trying to make sure that her needs are staying high, that everything's good to go. So we're going to go ahead and wake her up and see if she'll go ahead and eat her little pre-made meal. Oh, she also has self-doubt. She's scared. The pain is unbearable and Ryan is having a hard time processing it all. If things are this bad now, what will it be like when it's time to push? Oh no, she's feeling so scared. I feel so bad. I hope she doesn't travel too far to eat this, by the way. Okay, good. She's just going to sit over there. Maybe we'll ask for an epidural in a second. Maybe that's what we'll do. This sweet, sweet man. He's giving her a back massage. I like to think that this is like the counter pressure from contractions. If you do counter pressure, it helps immensely with pain. But man, you gotta it's gonna feel like you're breaking someone's hips, like with the amount of pressure you have to apply. At least from what I've heard. I don't know yet. We'll see. But he's just like, does this feel okay? Like, is this helping at all? And he's just like, yes, thank you. Like, thank you, Rhodes. Like, I feel like she was crying a little bit. She's like, yes, thank you. That does help a little bit. Can you please do it again? It was helping so much. I really just need that. See, look, that's the spot she's happy from getting a massage. Her lower back was killing her. So getting a back massage felt amazing. It's having some counter pressure on her lower back really helped. Hello, don't do that to me. Easing contraction pain. Thank goodness. And oh my God. Okay. Rhodes' phone is like blowing up too because he missed work today because he didn't have any vacation days, which is ridiculous. But anyway, I think I'm going to have him, after he's done with this massage too, I'm going to have him call Arturo and just let him know that the baby's pending. Like, he's in charge now. Rhodes has got to make sure that Ryan is taken care of. And then he lets family know that they're going to have this baby. Y'all, I didn't even have time. Ryan got her dilation checked. She was fully dilated, went downstairs. I'm not kidding. She just sat on the bed. I didn't even get the like giving birth sequence, animations, nothing. It was automatic. This child just came. And it's a boy. It's a boy. Ryan just gave birth to a baby boy. This baby needs a name. What would you like to call him? I have a name in mind, so I'm gonna go ahead and plug it in. I've been sitting on this name for so long, and I'm so freaking excited. I love this name. The name is Soren. It's more of like a Scandinavian name, and typically there's accents over the O. I don't literally know how to do those on my keyboard, but it's not like a family name or anything like that. It is a name that Ryan saw in a baby naming book, and she was just like, that's unique, that's fun, but not completely outlandish, if you will. Like, people aren't going to have issues like pronouncing it. It's going to be easy to spell. You have to think of all those things, and there's no like nickname, so it's just Soren, right? And Rhodes was like, I love it. Like, they didn't even have to think about it with this name. So welcome, Soren O'Brien. I'm so excited. Actually, so Ryan hyphenated her last name, so it's Ramos O'Brien. I think we're gonna do the same with Soren here. I think we're gonna do Ramos O'Brien. Yeah, I like it. That's fun.
I would be up waiting for you if you had to leave. I would wait a lifetime if you were at sea. I just wanna say that I feel that our love is real. Maybe we should hurry up and seal the deal. Oh, oh, I just wanna love you right. Oh, oh, love you.
And we're back home. Yes, it happens quickly in The Sims. You get back home with your brand new baby within seconds of having them. Yeah, no, it happens very fast. Rhodes is super tired. He's hungry, but you know what? The man is in such a good mood because he just saw the absolute love of his life give birth to the second love of his life. Look at little Soren. So as I mentioned, what I was going to do is I was going to age him up into an infant. So he was a little bit more interactive. We could kind of get a glimpse of the genetics. And look at, he's got his mom's dark hair. I kind of had a feeling that was going to come through over Rhodes's red hair. Sadly, I know. I wanted him to be a little redhead. But he's sleeping right now, but he's got green eyes, not like his mom, but like his dad. Yes, so he's got his dad's eyes and his mom's hair color, and kind of, I would say more so Rhodes's complexion, though he's really kind of in the middle a little bit as well. But he's so cute. I tried to download. Well, not I tried to download. I put it in my game, but it just might not be working. I don't know. But I had like a smaller infant default slider thing. So he was supposed to be a lot smaller as a little teeny tiny newborn. But he's not. he's like the full grown half toddler infant here. And I feel like Ryan is just answering some texts really quick because, okay, I have to keep pausing. Unfortunately, I couldn't do a cinematic with this the way that I wanted to. And I hope it's not anticlimactic that their baby is finally here. But I feel like Ryan is just responding to text messages right now that she's home. Even though it's the same day, I have a feeling that they were in the hospital, maybe for like a day or two. That's pretty standard. She had him naturally, and the second she laid eyes on this little boy, I don't think Ryan has ever felt love like this before. That's what I hear about having children. Like it's a love like no other. When Rhodes saw Ryan give birth to their child, he cried. Like, I feel like he cried his eyes out, and they only had, I would say maybe a couple of hours as a little unit of 3 because Arturo came to visit, Leanna and Aster came to visit. They didn't bring Leo, so Leo still needs to meet oddly enough, his little nephew. It's really weird. They're not that far apart in age, but that's fine. I don't want to say weird, but it's unusual. I feel like it's not super common. Anyway, so she's just responding to text messages, probably to like the group chat. I feel like the national team has a group chat, and she's just like, all right, well, future forward here, you know, he'll be a future soccer player or something like that. I assume that's probably their hope, though. Of course, we want our kids to pursue whatever their interests are, right? And she's just like, oh my God, this little man, like she is so obsessed with him. She loves this little guy. Look at him. He's so cute. I love infants in The Sims 4. Like the fact that we finally got them, thank God, honestly. Thank God. So he's doing pretty good here. Gordon, I don't think Gordon has necessarily met Soren yet. I feel like he has and hasn't. So I think Rhodes, he wants to go for a walk. Rhodes is gonna roughhouse with him a little bit, just give him a little bit of attention, and Ryan's gonna continue to try to rock Soren to sleep on their first night home. First night meaning 2 a.m. by the way, almost 2 a.m. This scene right here, I can't lie to you. I got a little teary-eyed. I did. Rhodes took the first night feeding. Our little Soren decided to wake up only a couple hours after being put down. And Ryan immediately tried to like jump out of bed. He was like, baby, don't. He's like, you're recovering. You just went through so much. Like you and your body just did so much. I'll get him. Don't worry about it. So he came in here. I think they have 2 rockers, and he came into the nursery, which they're obviously not really using right now, and decided to give Soren a little bottle. And my thought, even though I'm not necessarily replicating it, I think that Ryan is pursuing like breastfeeding. So I think she's pumping, and that gives Rose the ability to feed Soren via bottle at night and stuff so Ryan can sleep, which I think is wonderful. If you can do it, you know, as long as your baby is fed, that's all that matters, right? Your mental health comes first, all that fun stuff. I feel like Gordon just ran in this room because the lights came on. Anyway, this is also, I just want to take a moment to really reflect for Rhodes here. You know, we'll kind of reflect on Ryan and her perspective on motherhood and what that means to her, because you have to think like her mom was never around. right? It was just her dad. So motherhood to her, she doesn't really know what it looks like, but she's following her instincts. And thus far, even though she's scared, I think she's really excited and she's really fitting into the role. I know it's only been like one night, but for Rhodes too, you know, his dad wasn't around either. He was raised by just his mom, and he is determined to be the best father that he can be. And that starts right now. You know, it starts day one when this little nugget came into the world. Look at him. Look at this proud dad and his little baby. Oh, it causes me physical pain, honestly. It really does. It hurts me. Like, this man, he was destined to be a dad. He was destined to be a dad. I wholeheartedly believe that. He really was. He's exhausted. This little nugget hates being held, by the way. That's his new quirk. His very first quirk. He hates being held. Seeing them grow is just, it hurts me. It just like hurts me so much. It really does. Anyway, there's no good time to stop an episode, at least not one like this either. I feel like there's no good time to stop this because we just jumped back in. We just had such a huge, momentous moment. He peed on he peed on his dad. Pee on caregiver milestone. That's so funny. Anyway, there's no good time to end this, no good place to end this, but I feel like we're going to let them rest a little bit, start to get into a routine with this little nugget. And let me set this expectation now. I think there's only going to be one more episode of this series. It was meant to be a mini series, and now we're going to be like 30 episodes in. It has to end at some point. And I have some ideas on how to do that. And I'm hoping that I can actually execute those ideas. That's what I'm hoping. So I hope you all enjoyed this one. I cannot wait to hear your thoughts and predictions for the final episode. And I will catch you next time I post a video, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.
And I won't look back, yeah. I don't care about the bad shit back home. It's Cincinnati, baby. I just wanna let it go. Nothing matters when we're way out here. Yeah. Maybe I don't have to know your real name. I'm just addicted to the way you take the pain away. Nothing matters when we're way out here. Yeah. Cincinnati, baby. Cincinnati, baby. You said it. Yeah. Cincinnati, baby. Cincinnati, baby. It's 2 a.m. when we close the bar, but we're in the get-go. Next place, give me someone. I could dance with you beneath the stars. Cause when I want it, then I want it. Yeah, I want you. Everything stops when you move.